What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. So, interesting results, right? Very interesting results. Um, Definitely not surprising at the top at all. Like I told you, you pretty much could bet easy money that you're gonna see 1-2 be Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Shericka Jackson. And as I was telling y'all, it was just a matter of Shericka being fully healthy. To me, that's really what it came down to for on her side. If she was healthy, you was gonna see this. Point blank, period. But here's the thing. So, I think maybe Shelly-Ann was holding back last week. That's what I was thinking. I think she might have just been holding back for the final. She knew this is the final, and this was full go. And that's the way I saw it too, man. I was like, man, I think this is coming down to she just gonna wait for the final, and she ended up getting a meet record. And she nailed it. 10.65. Just simply amazing for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. So before we get into the Americans here, man, let me get into the scores. I'm going to be making two different videos. We're going to talk about Sha'Carri and both of them and how she matched up against the two Americans, Aleia Hobbs and Twanisha Terry. That's what these videos are going to be about. But let's go over these scores, though. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce got a 10.65. Shericka Jackson right behind her, 10.81. And since Shericka Jackson has to double today, I'm pretty sure she's going to win a 200 later on. She might have held back a little bit in this one than she did last week. Because she's definitely capable of 10.70s. But I don't think she was looking to, like, really run too hard. I think she knew Shelly-Ann had her in the bag and just was like, let me use this event to get me prepared for the 200. But how about the top three playing out just the way anybody predicted, just the way it looked like it was supposed to be? Marie-Josée, nobody challenged her for third place. Marie-Josée took third. She was the last person to take a time under 11 flat with a 10.91. Now, this is where things got a little bit interesting. Daryll Neita was not in fourth place. I believe Aleia Hobbs had fourth coming down to maybe about the last 10 meters, and that's when Daryll Neita out of nowhere just crept up and got fourth and got an 11.02. The Americans all finished behind her, obviously 11.03. Aleia Hobbs was the class of the girls, and we're going to talk about her first. Then we'll talk about TeeTee Terry in the next video. 11.10 for Twanisha Terry. She beat Sha'Carri in 11.13. It probably would have been looking real bad for Sha'Carri if Natasha Morrison was able to get in there and didn't get a DQ, but Sha'Carri still came last. But let me say this about the Americans. They all actually had decent times, though. Because when you look at it, when you look at how all of them were bunched up, and Shelly-Ann was the only one really under a 10.80 today, I think the Americans did okay. Obviously, they could do way better than that. I think Aleia Hobbs was the only one I was expecting to actually do anywhere close to a 10.90 to get into third. I didn't expect TeeTee Terry to do like she did today. TeeTee Terry actually had one of her better races in about a month to me. This was one of her better ones. She brought it today. And I don't know what was going on with Sha'Carri. Maybe she's been racing too much in the last week or two. I don't know, but she just definitely faded away, man. She was not in it. But when you look at the lanes too, man, she was on the outside lane. Very tough. But at the same time, Aleia Hobbs going undefeated against her. I think you guys said it was like 7-0 or something like that. I hadn't even kept track of the exact number of wins that she had in Sha'Carri. But 7-0, man. And let me know in the comment section what's TT's record against Sha'Carri. But crazy stuff, man. Like, it just, like, Sha'Carri just never even got a good start out of this thing. Like, she was in the back in the beginning, like, and I saw at first I saw Daryll, Neita, and TeeTee. They were kind of in the back, and then Daryll Neita she just had this like lift to really burst up and catch Aleia Hobbs for fourth, man. I mean, like, that burst came out of nowhere. Because she was back there with TeeTee Terry. I'm telling you, she was back there, bro. She was, like, vying for sixth or fifth. And then out of nowhere, I thought Aleia was good for third. And then just out of nowhere, she got ahead of her. She got ahead of her at the last second. But, that's crazy, man. But Aleia Hobbs is dominating Sha'Carri right now, man. It's like going into next season. It's going to be actually interesting, you know, to see how long this streak lasts with Aleia Hobbs against Sha'Carri Richardson, and then also like I hope people start paying attention. You know, start paying attention to Aleia Hobbs because Aleia Hobbs has been very consistent this year, and she's been rising up. She's been stepping up to the plate, man. As really the leading American 100-meter sprinter. This is someone that Abby's going to have to kind of measure herself against if she decides to do the 100 next season. So we'll see about all that. But go ahead and get this video like out. Hit that like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments I got, definitely put them below. If you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. Huge shout out to my boy, both of my boys, David Close, and then also DA/Secret Closure, for getting on the top of that donation list. So Secret Cure, definitely thanks for the $70 donation through the Cash App, man, earlier in the week. Definitely appreciate that. As you guys can see, the leaders on the board here. If you want to get your name up there, all you gotta do is make a small donation at the very least. So, and I am going to probably do random prizes to those who donate now. I will do random prizes probably sometime next year. So if you donate now, you might get a prize next year, you know, because I do it for you want to get back to any of the donators on here. So, but to finish up this video, man, because we'll get into the next one we're going to talk about is TeeTee Terry and Sha'Carri Richardson. Probably going to be a much shorter video, but Aleia Hobbs has had an amazing season, and she's made a lot of strides, and she's the measuring stick now. And I think for the 100-meter women's for the Americans, definitely someone to definitely go out to, and definitely congratulations to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce on the season she's had in winning the Diamond League title this year, and also Shericka Jackson for doubling and getting the 200 meters later on tonight, and Marie-Josée getting on the podium and winning bronze. You know, definitely, man. Thank you guys for watching. After News to Light.